Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with another Madden 17 Ultimate Team video. No change to the squad other than I'm pretty sure this is the first episode where we are starting James White over CJ Procise. I kind of hinted at it, I think the last maybe 2 videos ago or something. I know I hinted it at some point that we were going to make a change because I did feel like James White would be better at my number 1 than Procise. And he was balling out for me whenever I had him in the game. So I figured, you know what, let's give him a start. And he's pretty good, man. I like using him. I haven't really utilized him, and he cost me a good bit to do the hero set for the Patriots. So I want to get some use out of him. Really good receiving back, really good back in general. But as you guys can see on the first drive, this dude's dotting me up. He gets down to the 21, but he does get stuck on 4th and 4. We have everything locked up, except the run, apparently, because I guess Xavier Rhodes didn't really want to play his run, even though he was standing right there. So 1st and goal comes up. He gets really close to the goal line. He gets down to the 1. 2nd and goal. I stuffed that shit. QB sneak, completely stuffed. He runs it again. He fumbles, and it gets stuffed again. 4th and goal, he decides to go for it, and it is intercepted. So goal line stand. That was Denzel Perryman coming up with the pick right there. 1st and 15. I accidentally let the clock run down, and we got a delay game. But we do chuck it up to Doug Baldwin. Now, the only thing about having Procise out is that I don't get the chemistry with Doug Baldwin, but that's all right. Right there, we do find Jermaine Kearse. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of Doug anyway. He does drop a lot of shit for some reason, and he fumbles a good bit. I don't know what it is about him. Anyway, right there, we do find our first James White sighting, and at 2nd and 1, we do end up running with him for a nice gain right there, about 3, but we do get the first. So 1st and 10, I'm looking for somebody down the field. I do find Doug Baldwin tippy-toeing inbounds to the 32. 1st and 10, again, we run a power play with James White, and we do get down to the 28. Find Doug Baldwin. Or no, that's Niles Paul, one of the unsung heroes on my team, really. Niles Paul, really good, 84 most beard player. He's really, really good. So 2nd and 5 comes up after hitting a drag, and we hit another one, Doug Baldwin again. And the reason that I'm thinking about getting rid of Doug is because I do throw a lot of drags, and pretty much any receiver can, run drags and catch them. It's the matter of being able to take the hit that, you can definitely take, running a drag. But right there, we do end up cashing in with Rob Gronkowski, and we do make our PAT. So we are up 7-0 in the 2nd quarter, under a minute left. So he comes out firing dots right there to OBJ. He almost gets out of bounds, but they say he was inbounds, so he had to use a timeout. So 1st and 10 right there, he does fire another dot to OBJ on the sideline. He's killing me with these out routes, so I got to make a change. And sure enough, right here, Xavier Rhodes jumps that corner route and gets the interception. So with 30 seconds left, we have a chance to actually get more points for the half and go by 2 scores, and we get the ball back. So we're in good prime position right now. I see his user, but I see he's behind, so I chuck it anyway, and Doug Baldwin is able to make that catch inside the 15. And 1st and 10 from the 11, he's playing pretty much faggy. I don't see much, but I do find Jermaine Kearse after all of his guys kind of move away and start playing QB, the quarterback to the outside. But right here, we do run in with Cam Newton, and we super cam on that hole. Oh my God, I'm pretty sure I made that the thumbnail. I don't know, it was a pretty dope picture. But anyway, 14-0. Super Cam does get in, and he hits the Superman and just throw right at me. Man, why the fuck not? As we do get the pick right before half. No time left, but, it's still cool to get a user pick like that. So 14-0 going into half. I'm feeling fantastic right now, man. Up by 2 scores with the ball coming out of half. I'm thinking about just trying to run the ball, but this dude's run D was really, really good right there. I do run a play action, trying to catch him off guard, and Cam could not make that throw. I don't know what that was. Gets pressure in his face, couldn't make it. 2nd and 10, I almost get sacked again, and I ran no clock. So 3rd and 10, playing Fag D. I do see Jason Witten finally freeing up, and he ends up getting the 1st down. Dude almost sacks me. He was probably pissed because he played great defense on that play. Trying to run a little bit with James White, nothing really doing. 2nd and 10, looking for somebody down the field, playing Fag D again. I think I reroute Doug Baldwin. He comes wide open over the middle to about the 30 or the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 41. We're looking for somebody deep, and it is Doug Baldwin. And I think he had everybody beat, but Cam couldn't put that throw on the money. It was way underthrown. I think that would have been a touchdown if it would have been on the money. And right there, fumble. Luckily, we are able to get that one back at the 31. So Cam averts disaster right there. Thank God. And right there, Doug Baldwin. He's been fumbling on that stuff. He would get big hit by a linebacker. And, right there, he does put a spy on, but he bites whenever I roll out. So I rolled out right there. He bit, and I took the yards, got a 1st down. Sure, that dude was pissed. James White ends up getting about 9 right there. So 2nd and 1, I tried to run a QB draw. I thought maybe when he saw me coming out to empty backfield, he would switch his formation. He didn't. Played it really well. We throw it back across the field. I'm calling Doug Baldwin's name a lot this game, but, man, I'm telling you, you guys heard me call Jermaine Kearse's name a lot when he was a number 2. Now you're hearing me call Doug. And then you guys will, probably call the next receiver if I do decide to get rid of Doug. So you guys will see that. I might not. You guys might see him for a couple more videos, or you might not. So I guess we'll see. If I end up bringing him back, or if he's kind of expensive right now anyway. So I mean, I kind of want to cash in right now and then maybe get him back later. So 2nd and 4, he does end up finding somebody on the sideline. It is the 4th quarter. I am up by 3 scores, so I'm not really worried about him right now. I'm thinking, even if he does convert a drive and get a touchdown, I really only have to worry about him getting an onside kick and then, possibly getting a miracle to come back, which, I mean, is not impossible, but 4th and 3 comes up, and he is able to run it in with, it looks like it's Tevin Coleman. I don't think that's his main back, unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think that was his main back. So onside kick, we do get it back with Rob Gronkowski. And at this point, I'm thinking it's pretty much over, because if I get in field goal range, I make this 3-score game again, it's pretty much over. You pretty much put a bow on it, and the game's pretty much over. So Chris Conley right there does get us a first down, so that's huge. Make him use all his timeouts. I do run backwards a little bit there. He's pretty much run committing at this point. Really not much else he can do. 2nd and 15, we do find Jason Witten for a nice gain, swerving defenders, trucking defenders. And 2nd and 15 turns into 3rd and 6. And I do decide to run. I didn't want to make a stupid decision. He didn't have any timeouts left. I just kicked it with 18 seconds left on the play clock because I'm like, there's no way he's going to come back. Might as well just let him try to get a drive in, maybe get a touchdown or something like that. So 1st and 10, he does find somebody for about 9 right there. And then he does take off with Aaron Rodgers, but no timeouts. So you see the clock is slowly ticking down, 38 seconds and counting. Tom Brady. Oh, no, that was Brady, not Aaron Rodgers. I think was it Brady the whole time? Damn, Brady got some wheels then. 2nd and 3, he does find somebody down the field, but you guys can see the clock. The game is over. Was a good game, man. 24-7. Wow, what? What did I just say? 24-7 ends up being the score, and good game. Cam balled out. He had a couple rushing touchdowns. He threw the ball really well. When we couldn't really run, we had to rely on the pass, which I don't mind because I do have a lot of good pass plays that I can go to. And they were pretty much shredding apart this guy's defense, especially when you play Fagdean, you give me enough time. I will eventually find somebody open. So anyway, I did hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to look out for the next video. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.
Like a Hellcat.